Happy Labor Day! This is Tank's Vlog, September 7th, 2020, wrapping up today in sports. Did you know that the US Open is going on as scheduled in New York, but, well, tennis in America these days, it's often run in anonymity, as nobody really cares about tennis anymore. There was no Wimbledon this year, which to me is the best tournament. There was no French Open, which to me is the worst tournament. And the US Open's always got that special thing when you're fighting the US Open traffic when you go to Citi Field, and nobody's going to Citi Field, nobody's going to US Open. But the tournament's carrying on, and it's carrying on now without the best player in the world, as Novak Djokovic was expelled for hitting a female back judge. If that, we have gender equality now somewhat, but it's still not good when a man hits a woman. Especially when when it's a man with a tennis ball who's able to fire at 100 miles per hour, whacking the ball against the wall, instead hitting the judge. I mean, he deserved to get kicked out. He was kicked out. He's gone. And the US Open carries on without him. But it was just such a funny the look on Djokovic's face. Because he didn't see her. Didn't hit her on purpose. Nonchalantly hit the ball. And when he saw the ball coming close to her, he looked like the kid that knocks over grandma's ashes in the living room. And has to explain to her mother why the urn is shattered and the ashes are now being licked up by the dog. That's the look on Djokovic's face when he saw that the ball was going to hit her. I assume she's all right, but it's going to be it's going to be the memorable moment of this year's fanless US Open. And I may not talk about tennis again this year. I don't know. What has happened to tennis? I guess it's the lack of an American male contending. I mean, it's Rafa and Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic. These have been the big three, and just no. I don't even know any other tennis players right now. I mean, the female, you got Serena, you got a couple of Aoki, whatever her name is. But the tennis in America is just really, in the last 25 years, just completely deteriorated. The Mets, meanwhile, had a laugher for a change. Pete Alonso looks like he might finally be getting locked in with 2 home runs. Mets had 5 home runs, smacked around Aaron Nola. Jacob deGrom given 14 runs. Boy, he must have felt like it was Christmas morning. deGrom improves to 3-1, lowers his ERA to 1.69. 3-1 with a 1.69 ERA. That is a fucking crime. As the Mets beat the Phillies 14-1. Now, if they could win on Monday, beating Zach Wheeler, they would really actually be in decent shape. But they could not lose this series, and they are assured of at least splitting the series with that win on Sunday. Meanwhile, the New York Yankees, Aaron Moon really must love that bubblegum. Loves the bubblegum, 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 bubblegum. As the Yankees continue to take it on the chinny chin chin. Gleyber Torres, one day after returning, is back on the bench. Is he going back on the IL with the Yankees? Probably. As they were just absolutely tied up in knots by rookie Dean Kramer, making his rookie Major League debut. DJ Stewart homered. The Yankees got beat by the Orioles 5-1, and they are now in danger of even sliding out of the fucking playoffs. Oh my God! What a catastrophe! And if you thought that the debate is over, the debate is over. Jacob deGrom is the best pitcher in New York. Period. Garrett Cole, if he wants to, maybe Jacob deGrom will let him carry his jockstrap. Meanwhile, the best pitcher in the American League this year has been Shane Bieber. Don't call me Justin Bieber, because he's been babying all the batters in the American League. 7-0 with an ERA of 1.25. He's going to be going babying with that Cy Young, as the Indians beat the Brewers 4-1. It was the Braves 10-3 winners over the Nationals. Freddie Freeman, who had no career Grand Slams in 10 years, now has 2, as he's hit 2 in the last 3 games. It was the Rays 5-4 winners over the Marlins on a sac fly in the 10th inning. The Rays, 28-13, are basically now running and hiding away from the Yankees. Meanwhile, the third-place Yankees were leaped by the Buffalo Blue Jays, who beat the Red Sox 10-8. Yankees now have to shuffle off to Buffalo, where if they lose these games, they could begin talking about being buried. Pirates got a rare win, 3-2. Right now, the worst team in baseball is your Boston Red Sox. The White Sox over the Royals 8-2. Edwin Encarnacion hit a 3-run homer, and Dallas Keuchel threw 5 scoreless innings. I think the Yankees could use that guy like Edwin Encarnacion. Could also use Didi Gregorius. Let's see. We got the Tigers over the Twins 10-8. The Giants doubled up the Diamondbacks. What a disaster the Diamondbacks have been. 4-2. Diamondbacks, boy, they just can't win a game. Angels completed a 4-game sweep of the Astros. The Astros are now in the similar situation to the Yankees. And with the Mariners winning 4-3, we might get asshat. Yes, we might achieve asshat. We need the Astros to lose, the Angels to stay in 4th, the Rangers to stay in 5th, and the Mariners to win some games and leap the Astros, and we will have asshat. We will achieve asshat. Asshat, by the way, is if the American League West is arranged in this order: A's, Mariners, Astros, Angels, Rangers. Because if you put those 5 teams together with their baseball caps, it will spell asshat. So the Angels beat the Astros 9-5. It was the Padres 5-3 winners over the A's, as Fernando Tatis hit his 15th homer, matching Mike Trout for the most in the majors. As mentioned before, the Mariners beat the Rangers 4-3. It was the Cardinals 7-3 winners over the Cubs, as they paid tribute to Lou Brock, who passed away. Brock, of course, started his career at the Cubs before he was traded for Ernie Broglio by Glenn Van Wagenen, the general manager of the Cubs, who said that Ernie Broglio is a guaranteed winner. He's guaranteed to win this team. He's going to be the one that clinches the pennant and makes the Cubs winners for years and puts the Cardinals into a state of flux that they'll never get out of. Of course, Lou Brock helped the Cardinals win the pennant in 1964, and Ernie Broglio was named Ernie Broglio. And the Rockies beat the Dodgers 7-6. Western Conference Finals underway in the NHL, and 2 teams that were coming off of Game 7 sleptwalk, as the Stars got an early goal, and that's all they got, is they win the game 1-0. Vegas looked like they were zombies out there today. They didn't show much. The Stars got that 1 goal, and that's all they got. And we'll have to see if both teams could do a better performance in Game 2. I don't understand this. The Stars have been just allowing goal after goal after goal. Now all of a sudden their defense shows up, because I picked the fucking Vegas Knights. That's why. And in the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo left with an ankle sprain. Things look bleak for the Bucks, who needed a win to stay alive. But the Heat, according to Jimmy Butler, relaxed, and Milwaukee won the game 118-115 in overtime. If they play when Game 5 plays, we don't know if the Freak will be available. I highly doubt it. So it's probably only a matter of time before we say bye-bye Bucks and the Heat go on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Meanwhile, the Lakers, after losing Game 1 in their second-round series, bounced back in a big way, beating the Rockets 117-109, and that series is now tied at a game apiece. So here we go again. Here we go again. Happy Labor Day.